We were right. Well, we went to Tybee Island, so this is all water around it. We went to Hemingway's
Welcome, soccer fans.
to eat, and that's the three of us.
Today,
We got on the
Saturday,
bus.
May 4th, 2019, from lovely Ultimate Soccer Arenas in Pontiac, Michigan.
Years, and
Today we have
out of the people that
the
were on the
defending,
bus, 50,
reigning national champions for USU Soccer, Nationals Union Black 04 boys,
three of those
taking
four
on
were my
Pennine
friends and myself.
United
Everybody else has been
out
on the
of
trips.
Ohio North State Association in a Great Lakes Conference
Very nice, you know. You end up
game.
sitting with each other and all that, but we ended up being called.
Pennine is
early
coming
to
into
go.
the game based off of the Great Lakes Conference website at 0 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. They do have 2 games that have not been reported as of yet through the Great Lakes Conference website. However, indications based off of some of the players, their last Great Lakes Conference game against Team Challenger, they ended up losing 2-1. Meanwhile, Nationals Union Black 04 boys, the defending national champions, are coming off their last game, a 6-0 win over Midwest United White in the Michigan State Youth Soccer Association State Cup group play. And in Great Lakes Conference play, they have just 1 defeat to Team Challenger. They ended up losing 2-1. Everything else that they've played has been a victory, which makes things interesting within the Great Lakes Conference play, due to the fact that Team Challenger was predicted to not lose any games the rest of the way after beating Nationals. However, last weekend in Indiana, or Ohio, I believe, they ended up coming away with 2 draws, one against Lexington FC and one against Liverpool from Michigan here, causing them to drop a total of 4 points. Liverpool also has 2 draws, causing them to drop 4 points as well. So Nationals, with their lone loss, has only dropped 3 points. So if Nationals wins out in Great Lakes Conference play, they will win the Great Lakes Conference Championship. As far as State Cup action goes, Nationals Union ended up having a cancellation this past week on Thursday. They were supposed to travel to Lansing to play Michigan Rush Lansing, but because of the weather that Michigan has seen this past week, the field was deemed unplayable, and so the game was canceled. Looking to reschedule that sometime next week. Their only other State Cup matchup was against Midwest United White, where they came across victorious by the score of 6-0. And tomorrow morning here, Ultimate Soccer Arenas at 8 a.m., Nationals Union will play their second State Cup game against La Forza, who actually has come off 2 of their State Cup games with victories. So it's quite possible tomorrow morning's matchup could determine the winner of the group, depending on the result. We're looking to have a great matchup here today. Hopefully we'll see some good soccer and competitive soccer. The only other time these 2 teams have played was last year during the Midwest Conference League play, where Nationals came up victorious. And I believe one of the standouts in that game was Ryan Bovey, who ended up netting 3 goals in that victory. So we should only have a few minutes here left until kickoff. We're slated for a 2 p.m. kickoff, so we may get started just a few minutes late, as there was a game that finished up probably about 10 minutes ago right before, so the teams are in the middle of their warm-up. The referees have checked in both teams, and it looks like we will be getting started here shortly with this Great Lakes Conference matchup between Pennine United and Nationals Union Black. We'll be back for the start of kickoff.
When did you get those?
I've had them.
Yeah.
Jeremy uses them for the Xbox.
Oh, okay.
My boys were but my boys but then as they got older,
Just tired.
finally sleeping in.
Did they say it was a defect or no?
Right.
It doesn't matter. They just replaced it.
For free?
$25. I had to extend the warranty, renew the warranty, so it's $25.
Oh,
I did it in half an hour.
good.
Have you heard anything from Minnesota yet?
Probably like you were probably real short, and then you grew into yourself. Okay. That was still grow a little bit more.
It's good for volleyball though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for the sport to play.
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah, you have to be tall. Stacy was good in middle school, and she didn't make high school. Yeah, she was good at
Serving?
serving. Yeah, that's that word.
Like at volleyball, I grew up to like there's girls that are like 6'1". Wow.
I heard
That
Welcome back, soccer fans. We're just about ready here to get this match in the Great Lakes Conference play underway. The referees right now have the captains at midfield for the coin toss. Starting lineups will be taking the field here. Pennine looks like they're already out on the field, ready to get this match underway. Nationals Union Black still going over a few things with their coach Granthik Chatterjee here before the kick. Looks like the coin toss is all set. And looks like we will be getting underway shortly here.
Yeah, my husband's 6'3". Oh, no, no wonder. Yeah, so, you know. neither one. She's almost as tall as Courtney. So, I mean, they're probably 5'10".
Another story with Nationals Union Black coming into this game, and not just this game, but coming in the spring, is a few of the Nationals Union players have been invited to come to some tryouts for MLS Academy teams. I think it's been somewhere around 3 or 4, possibly 5 players have been invited to MLS academies for tryouts thus far. So National Union is definitely getting looked at by top level talent across the country. Starting lineup for Nationals is huddled up right now. Evan Lindsley leading them in a little pre-game pep talk. Looks like your starting lineup for Nationals Union Black will be Richie Ludwig, Evan Lindsley in goal. Looks like Nico Wizalewski, Zach Wittenberg, Aiden Bariak, Nolan Miller, Jai Kozar-Lewis, Mateo Phillips, Shane Simon, Ryan Decker, and Jeremy Sharp.
Go Nationals!
And we're underway here. Nationals possessing here in their defensive end. Ball goes over the touchline for Nationals throw. Kozar-Lewis with a quick restart to Wittenberg. Played out of bounds by Pennine. Looks like Sharp will take this throw in. Kozar-Lewis with a quick hook around, tries to cross the ball, ends up going off the side of his feet, out over the end line for a Pennine goal kick. Ryan Decker saves that ball from going out. Plays back to Lindsley. Switch of the field over to Sharp. Over to Kozar-Lewis. Kozar-Lewis tries to cross the ball to Bariak. Intercepted by Pennine. Cleared out. Mateo Phillips settles. Over to Wizalewski. Ryan Decker with an overlap. Wizalewski plays it. Ryan Decker still off Pennine player. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Ryan Decker with a brilliant run there. Coming up from the center back position. Jeremy Sharp to take this corner kick for Nationals Union. There's a kick, send into the box. Wizalewski up for the header. Went to the backside. Aiden Bariak tried to play it. Nolan Miller with the cross, blocked out. It'll be out for a Nationals Union throw. Throws the ball to the end line, shielded out by a Pennine player, and then Nolan Miller trying to save it, ends up kicking out of bounds. It'll be a Pennine goal kick. Referee coming over to talk to his assistant here about something. Not quite sure what that could be.
It was probably best that
After discussion, just still deciding that's a Pennine goal kick. Won by Bariak. Played off Wittenberg's chest here. Kozar Lewis back to Ludwig. Ludwig with a cross. Gonna go far post. Nolan Miller with a shot. The keeper with a brilliant save was just sitting on the goal line and ends up crawling on top of it. Nationals Union coming hot and heavy here right now in the early stages of this match. Ryan Decker intercepts. Played back. Shane Simon's going to collect. He's going to send it back to Lindsley. Played out to Phillips. Phillips with a long ball to Wittenberg, who has a heavy touch, is able to recover. Send it back to Phillips. Simon. Big switch over to Sharp. Sharp with a big ball, didn't get all of it, but it still made its way to Wittenberg. Played to Miller. Ludwig. Sharp. National switching the field over to Simon, to Phillips. Trying to establish possession here, trying to find an opening to get that ball upfield. Well, a little miscommunication there between Wittenberg and Phillips results in the ball going out for a Pennine throw. Flicked in off ahead. Simon possesses, plays Lindsay. Lindsay with a little mishandle there, was able to recover. Plays out to Sharp. Ludwig. Ludwig's going to dribble up the field here through the middle. Plays the ball forward to Wittenberg. Didn't start his run in time. And the ball just rolls harmlessly into the keeper. Ball won by Sharp. Nobody coming to challenge Sharp. He plays the ball to Wittenberg and then underlaps into the middle. Plays the ball to Bariak. Plays it out to Ludwig. To the sideline for Miller. Miller with a cross. Wittenberg in trying to flick the ball, ends up just going off. The referee's going to indicate a corner kick here. He saw that the ball went off Pennine. Hard to tell from this vantage point if it was off Wittenberg or a Pennine player. Phillips will be taking this corner kick. As it sends it to the back of the box. Bariak finds it. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick on the other side. Sharp to take the corner. Floater into the middle of the box. Looked like a few players, including Kozar Lewis, went up for it. Bariak's just going to let it go out of bounds, and referees are going to indicate a Pennine goal kick. The National Union players apparently thought the ball went off a Pennine player, and the referee saw it different. Keeper plays that ball out of bounds for a National throw-in. Simon to Lindsley. Back to Simon. Phillips. Phillips tries to force the ball forward, just intercepted by a Pennine player. Ludwig with a good trap. Playing back to Simon. Phillips. Long ball to Miller. He gets to it, but off his foot. And the ball's going to go out for a Nationals throw. Ludwig, Bariak, Decker. Nationals switch the field here to Sharp. Sharp's 1v1 if he wants it. Takes the ball to the outside. Still trying to beat the defender. Tries to go to the inside. Tackled out for a throw. Played to Kozar. Lewis settled back to Sharp. Sharp with a cross. Pennine got a head on that. Ended up going out over the end line. It'll be a Nationals corner kick. This will be their 4th corner kick of the match thus far, and we are in the 10th minute already. Sharp to take this corner kick. A little bit more of a liner this time. Heads to the middle of the box. Won by Pennine. And Phillips tries to play the ball back out to Sharp. Doesn't make it. Cleared out by Pennine. Good settle by Decker to Ludwig. Back to Simon. Over to Phillips. Simon, Decker, Sharp. Sharp baits the defender in for Pennine, then just takes the ball upfield, dribbles through 2 defenders. He's going to play the ball into space. Nobody for Nationals there. Cleared back out, won by Miller to Sharp again. Miller, Decker. Nationals switching the field to Simon. And Phillips all the way. Intercepted by Simon. He just plays the ball back up into Pennine's possession. Pennine establishing a little possession here right now. They haven't had much of it thus far in this game. Tries to juggle that ball over Decker. Plays the ball into the middle. Almost a threat there, but the ball's just covered up by Lindsay, who just kind of lays the ball on the floor right there for Sharp. Kozar Lewis. Miller. Ludwig. Good change of direction by Ludwig. Wittenberg, a heavy touch in there off the Pennine defender, and just rolls into the keeper. Bariak. A little too far for Wittenberg. Keeper comes out and lays on top of it. Won by Miller. Bariak with a good aggressive header. Kozar Lewis tried to play Sharp. Just made its way to Bariak. Switches the field over to Phillips, who makes a good upfield run. Phillips with a cross. It's in. At Kozar Lewis's foot. Has a shot on goal and a kick save by the keeper. Another corner kick for Nationals. This will be Nationals' 5th corner kick on the match thus far, the 4th taken by Sharp. Line drive in, one out by Pennine. Ludwig steps up, has trouble settling that ball. And the ball is just going to be played out for a Nationals throw-in. Mateo Phillips with a long throw over the head of Wittenberg. Headed out of the box by Pennine. Cleared up field. Pennine works their way out and then just plays the ball into the hands of Nationals. Decker plays back to Lindsley. Over to Sharp. Sharp and Phillips have switched here on that corner kick. Tries to play the ball up the field to one of the strikers. Didn't work out too well. Kozar Lewis wins the ball on a tackle though and plays out to Phillips, who just plays the ball. Not sure what he was looking for there. Just played the ball upfield, nobody there. Kozar Lewis really wasn't making a run, and the ball just goes out for a goal kick. Played out by the Pennine keeper. About midfield. One again by Bariak. Gets a foot on it. Deflects it forward, but to Pennine. Ludwig and Miller with a little 1-2 combination there, and then eventually sent back to Simon. Sharp with a long ball trying to find Wittenberg. Ludwig now. Ludwig with a crossfield pass to Sharp. Intercepted by Pennine. Plays the ball forward. Nobody there for Pennine. Nationals establishes possession. Sharp now looking upfield. Sees Miller. Back to Sharp. To Decker. Looking to switch the field now to Simon. Over to Phillips. Phillips looking upfield, doesn't see much, turns back to Ludwig. Sharp now on the near sideline. Tries to play the ball long again, deflected by Pennine. Kozar Lewis almost won that ball back. Right now, Aiden Bariak with an aggressive tackle there creates a turnover. Wizalewski going up the far side of the field. Sends in a cross. Looks like it deflected out off Pennine for yet again another Nationals corner kick. The 6th corner kick of the matchup for Nationals, the 5th taken by Sharp. We are in the 18th minute now. Sharp with the kick. Floats it in over to keeper's head. One by Bariak, and it's in! Bariak with a header, he scores! And Nationals are now up 1-0. Nationals up 1-0 now after the header sent into the back of the net by Aiden Bariak off the Jeremy Sharp corner kick. Nationals again setting up possession here in the back third of their end. Ludwig sends the ball forward. Looked like it deflected off Miller. Sent up, intercepted by Pennine. Miller wins the ball back. It's going to go out of bounds here for a Pennine throw. Bariak with a tackle. Pennine still controlling though. Intercepted by Bariak on a bad pass there by Pennine. Played back to Lindsley, establishing possession. Sent forward to Ludwig. Ludwig changed of direction. Back to Decker. Over to Sharp. Back to Ludwig. That pass fooled number 16 of Pennine, put him on the floor. Switches the field to Phillips, a little too long. It's going to go out for a Pennine throw. Pennine works through the tackle there. They have numbers forward. Tried to dribble through Decker, and Decker got a piece of it, deflected off to Simon, who plays the ball forward. Nationals now trying to work out of their own end. Phillips sends a long ball forward here. It looks like it's headed off by Pennine defender. Wittenberg controls it, plays Kozar Lewis, who tries to play Wittenberg again. The ball was played behind him. A good save there by Simon on the chest trap. Had it gotten over his head, Pennine was going to be in on a breakaway. Played up to Bariak, who loses the ball. Played out. Won by Ludwig. Over to Phillips. Simon now sees nothing forward, so he just plays the ball back to Decker. Hold possession. Played up by Miller, who finds Phillips out on the far side. Played up to Wazalewski. Tries to dribble around the defender. It's tackled. He loses the ball. Mateo Phillips there to clean it up, and then he gets tackled away. Nationals trying to find something that they can use to their advantage over on the far side of the field. Played up to Wazalewski. Ball played in by Bariak. Nobody there for Nationals, and the ball rolls into the Pennine keeper. Puts the ball on the floor, and he's going to play it off the ground. Sends a good long ball up over the top. A couple Pennine players there, but nobody went to go in the ball. The ball was headed back by Decker. Phillips, who played Wittenberg. National switch the ball to the near side here. Sharp didn't really lead Miller there well. The ball played back to Sharp. Finds Ludwig in the middle. Ludwig with a good touch through a Pennine defender. Plays the far side of the field to Phillips. Phillips looking for a cross, sends the ball in. Played out by Pennine player. He didn't get as much of that ball that he would have liked to have. Simon with a good recovery there. Sharp a little slow on the play forward there. Pennine is hustling. Very good on defense to try to recover and win a ball back. Kozar Lewis. Bariak to Sharp, who's 1v1 out on the outside. Tries to beat him to the outside. He's around him. Gets the ball to the end line. Plays the ball across. It was deflected by the keeper. Looks like Pennine is working their way out of their end with it. They're coming forward with some numbers now. Looks like it's 3-on-3. Played to the middle. Intercepted by Decker. Played Miller, who couldn't quite control it. Plays the ball out to Phillips. Nationals back with possession of the ball again. Phillips plays the ball forward to Wittenberg. Back to Phillips. Bariak, Phillips, one touch with a cross, and that's just going to float in on the keeper's hands. Keeper plays the ball out off the Pennine player's face. Still able to control the ball with Sharp on him. And back, good one-touch combination there. Pennine working their way through, and then a mishap pass Goes through to Simon, who plays the ball back to Lindsley, establishing possession again. Again, the score here at Ultimate Soccer Arena is Nationals Union Black 1, Pennine 0. We are still in the first half of play here. We are in the 24th minute out of a 40 required. Simon trying to play that ball forward off a Pennine player. Looks like the referee's going to indicate a handball there on number 27 on Pennine. So it'll be a Nationals free kick. Quick restart by Sharp to Ludwig in the middle. Takes the ball upfield. Tries to play Wittenberg. It wasn't there on the run. Kozar Lewis with the ball inside the box. Tries to heel it. Turn. Wittenberg now facing away. Ludwig with a shot. Oh, a laser and just over the crossbar. Ludwig with a laser shot there. It just nearly missed. Looks like both teams are substituting here right now. Looks like coming in the game for Nationals is Zachary Hoyumpa in for Mateo Phillips. Looks like we have Ryan Gruca in. And we have Ryan Bovey coming in. Subbing out is going to be Jai Kozar Lewis and Nico Wizalewski. Sharp back to the middle of the field for Bovey. Misses the play there. He's trying to play outside. Pennine now coming in. Good tackle by Decker. It still gets through. Pennine in, and the shot misses. Not sure if that was wide or up over the crossbar, but it missed. Nationals avoid disaster there on a turnover. Nationals players on that play were calling for an offsides, but not indicated by the official. Played out now. Nationals now trying to establish possession. Intercepted by Pennine again. Well, Ludwig loses the ball. He wanted a foul called there. Nothing of the sort happening. Pennine won the ball back. Good tackle there on Gruca. A lot of congestion right now in the middle field. Pennine dribbling through all the defenders. Plays it off just outside the box. He's going to lay up a shot, and it's going to float over the top of the crossbar. Pennine is really turning it on here. Right after the substitutions took place, just about halfway, just past halfway of the first half.
Come on, boys. Come on, Blue.
Sharp now. Sharp plays the long ball in. Almost finding Ludwig's head, just floated over top of him. Played out by Pennine. Decker with a run-up tackle. Then he shields the ball. Ludwig's able to win it. Barriat giving chase now. Ends up going down for a slide. It creates a turnover briefly, and then Pennine just plays back in, won by Simon. Decker, Hoyumpa. Hoyumpa takes the ball back to the middle. Misplay there. He thought Ludwig was going to go forward, and he came back. Turnover. Pennine now is getting the ball. Bovey trying to wrestle the ball away from the player, or the player away from the ball, and the referee is going to whistle him for a foul. He's going to play advantage for a second there until they ended up losing the ball. So Pennine's going to have a free kick here. Looks like maybe about 35 yards out from goal. Ball played in by Pennine on a floater. Lindsley comes out and just cradles that one right in his breadbasket. Rolled out quickly to Ludwig. The ball goes out. Ludwig, I'm not sure what was going on there, but ended up kicking the ball out, and now it's a Pennine throw. Played in on the throw to the middle of the field. Miller tackles the ball way up to Wittenberg. Wittenberg giving chase, can't quite get there. Played back to the keeper. Wittenberg also had Sharp along with him too. Didn't amount to anything though. Now Pennine's working the ball out. And played out, and it'll be a Nationals throw. We are in the 29th minute. Played out to Hoyampa. To Miller. Sends the ball back to Decker. Over to Bovey. Where he turns, he's looking to the far side, finds Simon. Over to Sharp. Sharp was looking for Bariak to make a run to the line, played the ball, he didn't make the run. Turnover, but Nationals is able to get it back. Sharp with the ball, he loses. Now Pennine's coming back up the field, tackled away by Gruka. Nationals establish possession again, out to Sharp. He's looking to beat the Pennine player with speed down the side. He does so, and then he plays Wittenberg forward. Wittenberg collects the ball, cuts in. He's going to play the ball to Gruka. Gruka takes the ball in. He's in on a shot. Oh, and he sends it up over top of the net. Some brilliant soccer there by Nationals. At speed, too. Doesn't result in anything but a Pennine goal kick, though. Sent to midfield, won by Gruka to Bovey, out to Sharp. Sent in on a floater by Wittenberg. Keeper comes out and jumps up and makes the grab. Wittenberg going to put some pressure on the keeper as soon as he sets it down. Not enough though. Keeper's able to send that ball over midfield, but cleared back by Simon. Pennine now brings the ball back over half. Played outside. Misses mark there. The ball's going to go out for a Nationals throw. Played into Bariak. To Bovey. Back to Decker. Switch of field to Sharp. Sharp sends the ball up the line to Miller. Little heavy touch. Back to Sharp. Back to Bovey. A lot of space in the back third for Nationals right now to operate. A little missed up on Gruka there. It looks like the ball bounced over his foot. Bovey to Hoyampa. Hoyampa saves the ball from going out of bounds. Back to Bovey. Bovey sends a long ball. Not sure if he was looking for Miller there, if he was looking for Sharp. Ball was kind of in between both of them. Sharp was making the run. Miller was checking back to the ball. And Decker sends a floater in. Off the Pennine player's head, off Sharp's face. Back out. Miller throws the ball back into the middle. Bariak, with a good flick. He's fouled. It didn't look like the referee was going to call anything for a second there, but he whistles the play dead, and it'll be a Nationals free kick. This is going to be dangerous. It's right in the middle of the field, probably about 30 yards out. Looks like Ludwig is over to the ball to take this free kick. We're in the 33rd minute. Ludwig hits it. Gets too much underneath that one and just sends the ball flying up over the top of the net. Pennine now subbing. One substitution. Keeper sends the ball up to midfield again. The keeper's got a really good foot on him for a long ball. Won by Gruka, though. Up to Bariak, who's working through a couple tackles. Sends the ball outside to Soyompa, who's in. Can he get a hold of the ball before it gets over the end line? He does. It curls over the net. Gets to the other side. Ludwig plays Sharp. Sharp sends it a floater in. Looking for the back ahead to Hoyampa on his chest. Oh, Hoyampa brought it down on his chest, brought it up on his foot, and still got too much underneath of it. Sends the ball up over the net. A couple great opportunities here for Nationals here the past few minutes. Keeper plays it out again. He's reaching midfield every time. Gruka with the win on the header. Miller with a tackle. Gruka tried to work through. Wasn't successful. Now Pennine established possessions, working out of their own end. Bariak with a tackle, not enough of it. Pennine controls possession, plays it off Nationals players, and out of bounds for a Pennine throw. Pennine now coming in just outside the Nationals box, plays it in deep. Tried to float it in. It was headed out by Decker. Off a Nationals defender. Still establishing possession. Decker with the tackle. Sharp now wins the ball on a tackle. Played to Decker. Plays the ball to Wittenberg, who misplays it. Bounces right by him. Looked like he was trying to chest that ball down and just missed it. Bovey finds Bariak. Over to Gruka. Gruka mispassed going back to Bariak. Pennine now breaking in here. Almost a 3-on-1. Simon heads the ball out. Played back by Bovey. Almost turnover again. Shot by Pennine. Rolls in Evan Lindsley with a diving save. Quick restart to Sharp. Sharp settles the ball. Turns. He's looking upfield. Finds Gruka. Gruka sends a good ball in. Ludwig on the run just outside the box. Gets possession, sends the ball in. Trying to find Wittenberg. The keeper comes out. He played that perfectly. It was good play by Nationals. Good play by the Pennine keeper there. Wittenberg, or Hoyampa giving chase now. Wins the ball. Nationals establish possession again. Lindsley to Gruka. Gruka to Sharp, who flicks the ball. Finds Miller. Miller turns back, finds Ludwig. Miller. Nothing forward, sends the ball back to Simon. Nationals trying to get something going here, open up the field a little bit. Bovey sends the ball in. He's finding Sharp. Flag stays down. Sharp saves it before it gets to the end line. Sends it back to Ludwig. Ludwig sends a cross in. Miller's there with a head. Oh, and another great save by the Pennine keeper. Nationals just having all kinds of opportunities, good opportunities right now too. The Pennine keeper is standing on his head. He's keeping them in this game right now. Right now, Nationals are only up 1-0 right now, and it could be a lot worse than that. Ludwig to Sharp. Ludwig's playing Wittenberg. Wittenberg curls his run. Keeper comes out and finds it. Little collision there. Nothing too dangerous. Nothing too egregious. Keeper throws the ball out to the far side. Pennine establishing possession. A few good 1-2 combinations here. Tackled away by Gruka and cleared out by Decker. Oh, the referee's going to bring it back for a foul. Not sure what he saw there. Looked like it was a good, clean shoulder to shoulder. Not quite sure what he saw there. Have to go back and take a look at that one. But Pennine's going to have a free kick here, roughly 30 yards out. Nationals look like they have 3 set in a wall. Lindsley just off his line. Floater sent in. Cleared up by Gruka. Oh, the referee not sure what happened there, but he's indicating a penalty on somebody for Nationals. Not sure what was indicated there. Apparently some sort of shove in a back or something, but Pennine lines up for a penalty here, and they score on the penalty. Lindsley going the opposite way of the kick. And just inside the 40th minute now, Pennine ties this game up at 1. Looks like the referee just issued a yellow card to Shane Simon. Not sure what for. If he was the culprit on the penalty or if he said something to the referee. But we restart now. The game locked at 1 here, and we're about 1 minute away from half. Sharp now tries to beat 2 defenders. Gets around, then turns back. Sharp now with a cross in. Wittenberg just over his head. Bariak wins the ball, plays it off a Pennine player. Still trying to work through. Good battle there.
Up, White, up!
Referee blows the whistle, and that will be the end of the first half. The score at halftime: Nationals Union Black 1 and Pennine United 1. We'll be back on probably in about 5 or 10 minutes here for the second half.